what is going on? Apparently, a pop-up just decided to hop onto my face too. I don't know if that interrupted anything, but let's hope not. How are you guys doing? Um, I've been really sick. I currently have let's see, what does it say? I have bronchitis and pneumonia and a viral infection plus a bacterial infection from when I was in Mexico. So the night I got home, I had stomach troubles and thought that was kind of the end of it. You know, I did a short stream, and then I came back. What was that? Two days after I arrived home, we did another stream, and I have been to the walk-in clinic twice, and they tried to send me to the hospital. What was that? 3 or 4 days ago. I've had up to 102 fever, and well, I mean, actually, it got higher than that, but it was 102 fever when I went to the walk-in clinic 3 days ago, and this is day 9 of having it. So I am feeling better finally, but that's been going on behind the scenes. If you're wondering why you haven't seen a ton of videos, I did a fishery, and I did one other video on how fish see and how color impacts fish in your tanks. But it's good to see you guys. I wanted to do a live stream, even if I'm not feeling good at all. I wanted to do one just obviously because I usually do a live stream around this time, but also because I needed to pose some questions, which are, what do you want to see from the Aquascape contest this year? So this will be the 5th annual Secret History Living in Your Aquarium aquascaping contest, and last year we had around $1,000 in prizes. Every year it's gotten bigger than the year before. We had 100 serious entrants last year. I believe it was like 98. And we had a whole entry process, forms and all sorts of stuff too. And we ended up giving like 4.5 months last year to let things grow, because last year was the immersed year, where we said that the tanks all had to have something growing up out of the water immersed. Well, this year we need to pick another theme, and we haven't done that. I mean, obviously Alan is going to be on my panel, because Alan has been on my panel for 4 years now, 3 or 4 years now, and is just great at organizing like the scores, the rankings, his energy and his enthusiasm towards the subject. Also, he keeps me sane, so he'll definitely be one of the judges. But then I think the other thing is, you know, do we want to have 2 judges, 3, 4, 5? I mean, what would you guys like to see? Do we want to vote on them as a group, if we can figure out an easy enough way to do that? Or maybe like there's a selection committee down to the top 10 or something, and then it gets voted on. So I'd like to know what people are thinking, and as much as you guys can type it out in chat, which is fine, coming back and leaving it as a comment is probably most helpful for this format. Yeah, you're gonna realize here that my brain is not working so well right now, unfortunately. Text to enter, like American Idol. Yeah, I like that. Yeah, how about we how about it's like Squid Games where we actually just get everyone together and then make them uh, fight it out to the end. Um, or what's that other what was that other game? Battle Royale, that movie. Um, any case, it's good to see you guys. How are you doing? We got quite a few folks in here already hopped in on short notice. Sky answered ABC. What's going on? Jeff Kane, Linda Worth, D. Sayers, Asya, Ryan, Jennifer, Nancy B, and Tennessee, Amisa, hello, uh, the 186 element, Coro. How are you doing, Coro? Um, yeah, Caitlin, hello, welcome. Yeah, I was actually thinking Paludarium was in my mind. Um, the thing that I like about our Aquascape contest though is there's three things that are different about our Aquascape contest. One is that it's not all about the picture. So I always do a big force um like I try to force the issue or try to a big push, I guess, a big emphasis on having a tank that will be an ecosystem and set up and safe, lively, comforting, and takes care of the fish rather than having something that makes a good picture and nobody thinks about that. And the same is true with maintenance. Like, is it planned so that the plants make sense, or were they just like, or did you just take like boost, for instance, and like hot glue boost on every surface and put like, a spotlight over it, like a Kessel spotlight over it? And did your money buy you the ability to do something beautiful? Now, while we won't penalize obviously for any of that, um, but we try to make it so that we don't give extra just because somebody was able to get a hold of a specimen of fish or shrimp or snail or plant or hardscape that's ultra expensive or rare. So we've also had it where it doesn't need to be that big, and if you want to do a small tank like the nano aquarium guy was one of our winners. Um we've had several winners now, but yeah, I mean, it's if you guys saw how the judging went, we tried to be pretty fair and we tried to also understand. We gave people points for their concept, their idea, their planning, and what went into it versus like how it was executed. Um, so yeah, but I think, I think all that will stay the same. I still like that. And I like it also not being about did you construct some crazy thing for the day that looks great and then like it's not going to be possible to upkeep, or it's going to get algae because there's no uh balance. Like you got, I don't know, 400 rasboras in 100-gallon tank, um with just uh bucephalandra or something, or something silly, or I don't know what I'm saying, but tanks that don't make sense, like an Oscar in a 5-gallon, like that would be one where we like to traditionally uh, not give out points when that happens. So under sustainability, that's where you'd get knocked for putting a mangrove tree in a glass sphere designed for like rice fish or something, that doesn't have any room for a mangrove. So that will still be at play, but I'm also torn on, do we say there's a limit of ingredients, so to speak? Do we do filterless? Do we do it has to have botanicals, or it has to have a certain, you can only use three plants, or you can only use wood or rock, or does that limit it all? So, and I think there's got to be some sweet spot between all of that. So hopefully we can sort it out. But today I'm just airing it out to you, airing it out, so that it's out of my mind and onto the digital record. Uh, Mick, what's going on? Let's see here. The 186, Aaron, hello. Inquiline, what's up? African Orchid dude, what's up? What did Jeff do something? So again, I am in StreamYard, and StreamYard does not tell me what the heck happened, but Jeff has in the past been known to do extremely kind things, and then I'm left scratching my head saying, what did he do that was amazing that I'm not getting to know about? I want to know what Jeff did. But I really appreciate it, whatever it was, until somebody tells me. Paludarium would be cool, but I don't have a tank. Yeah. You know, I that's kind of what, as cool as paludariums are, I am a little bit hesitant to do that just because it's a big project for a lot of people, and it requires hardware of a heater, a mister, a humidifier, probably. I mean, not always, but um, it can turn into that very quickly, and almost overtime season, huh, Jeff? All right, well, thank you. Let's see here. Discordia, hello. Gardaki, hello. Hey, Craig, what's going on, buddy? Good to see you. Yeah, Lara, that's a great point, and I'm all up for something like that too, like a rescape or salvage, only using stuff from existing tanks you have. Now that would be very different for different people. Some people would be like, well, I only have 2 tanks. Oh wow, 20 memberships. Wow, thank you so much, Jeff. That is extremely kind. Thank you, my friend. Thank you. Um, wow. That, yeah, and it makes a huge difference, honestly, because then people come and they're like, "Oh, cool, maybe I want to see what's under the community tab." If you do get gifted a free membership, then you get sneak peek at all the extra videos from Fishery, the ones that aren't public, which is still about 140 episodes of them, to the sorry guys, I might have to mute it from time to time. But thank you very kindly, Jeff. Yeah. Inquiline, you can't wait to get monetized. Well, I'm pulling for you. I'll come check out your channel as well. D's Aquatics, hello. Good to see you. Good to see you. CS Moira, what's going on? Are the Mexican videos still there? I don't see them in your recents on my phone. Yeah, they should be. They should still be there. But I haven't edited the ones where I'm down there yet looking for fish. And honestly, it's probably just going to be one because I looked all over for fish and found just disgusting water after disgusting water after disgusting water um everywhere I went, which was, yeah, really rough. Um and I didn't film any freshwater fish. I don't think I even filmed like some minnows on the side of the shore. I think I got a carp and that's it. It was so sad to see no fish out in a beautiful jungle that looks pristine, where literally we had to take an hour and a half car ride from the city, and an hour of that was on dirt roads, and another, then we get into an off road car for another 20 minutes. And then we had to get on either a horse or an ATV. I went for the ATV just because the horses um, were more expensive down there. But I got on the ATV, and we get out to this stream, and then it's, even though it's in the woods and it's away from things, you can smell, it smells like human waste again. And it's because 20 miles upriver, there's a city of 10,000 people, and they dump, all their sewage and stuff goes into it. It was really quite eye-opening to see. I went all the way up the M.I.A state, and then the along all that touches the water, and then Jalisco, where it comes down to Puerto Vallarta and up into, I guess, right on the edge of Sayulita. Um, so going right up to there, or San Ignacio, that whole area, we checked out, and a lot of it looked beautiful. There were cool, like, little waterfalls and creeks, and some swimming areas where it looked like it'd be okay to swim, but then you just don't see any fish. It's very, very weird. Um, there are other parts of Mexico that are not like that at all, and that still are teeming with fish. But my guess is you go down into the jungle, or you got to go to the Gulf Coast side where you see more of the rivers, like obviously, like up on the border area, there's the Rio Grande, but there's a few big rivers that come down the mountains of Mexico, and they have dams that kind of make these long, skinny fingerling lakes, and those have some fish in them that are endemic and unusual. Uh, to, 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 You've lived in Jalisco since 2011, but always near Lake Chapala. I remember seeing a colorful yellow native fish to Jalisco, but only on YouTube. Yeah, that's a bummer, CS. Uh, um, Sorry guys, I have a bad headache, and just do not feel good. I think honestly half of it is the medication they gave me, the all the steroids and that antibiotics. They put me now. I usually won't take antibiotics, but I mean, now 8 days with a fever over 101. I was like, give them to me. Put them in my mouth. Yeah. There's a beautiful lake in Michoacan called Camua Kama Caro Kamacaro. Cool. I would love to go there. I mean, it wasn't. They advised us against going anywhere there at the time. Um, and my wife's home. Hey, wifey. How are you? You want to say hi to the people?
Hi, people.
My wife says hi, people. But yeah, so that's not the that's beside the point. I will put together at least, even if it's more of a travel video, just for kind of this is what I did, this is what I saw. I came, I saw, I did, I left. Uh, Karen, hello, good to see you. DJ Dupper Aquarium, hello as well. Right guy. Guess what? That wasn't the live chat button. You're 2 strikes past a few months for clicking off the video and trying to hit the like button. Oh, yeah. Gotta love that. Gotta love when you just close out the window and you're like, wait, what did I do? They make that very inconvenient on here. All right. Alex, I can remember the dredgers in Milwaukee as a kid digging waste out of the lakes. Once upon a time, I thought it was a good idea to use lakes as septic tanks here as well. Yeah. No, I mean, there used to be, what was it? Was it the Sciota River in Ohio that used to be so bad that it would like catch on fire and then burn? And it happened several times. And once it happened so long and so bad that I think it was in the early 70s, maybe. But it burned the entire river for miles. The surface of it burned because of how much gasoline and flammable chemicals and stuff were in it. And like it was a large scale event. Um, all right, let's see here. So, Jose, hello. Yes, tragically, my parents' home state of Michoacan has the same level of travel advisories as Afghanistan. Yeah, I know. Um, I really, really wanted to go. Like, if you know this, you know the area well, but we were basically following the coastline up to San Pancho area, and then any driving we did was mostly on those main highway roads and a few zigzaggy ones that went back down a little bit, uh, south of Sayulita, like to the Playa de los Muertos or whatever it's called. I'm sorry, guys. Probably gonna be sneezing, coughing, nose itchy, runny eyes, goo in my eyes. So, but I just wanted to hop on here and see. You got to go to the co-op to go grab a few things for your new Congo spotted puffer that is coming next week. Oh, score! Right on. Well, you're just right by my house, and have fun with that. Also, the codes for aquatic arts that are still in effect are Fishery 15 and Fishery. What's happening to my writing? Okay, so, and that actually might be case sensitive now that I think about it. It might be Fisher. It might be all caps Fishery. I am tired, my dear. So Fishery like that, but then 15 for 15% off Fishery, and then Fishery 10. Uh, so they've been very, very, very low on fish at Aquatic Arts. I I don't quite understand what's going on over there. If they're really pivoting to be on Vivi full time, and or what exactly the plan is. Um, so honestly, I can say Botanicals and their shrimp and their snails and things like that. Their crayfish, their in-house guppies. That stuff's all great. But that's why now we have in the link of every video of today too. In the description, there's also a link to Dan's Fish. There's a link to uh, Garden of EDER Shrimp, AQUA CHAR, and I can't remember what else I have for y'all hiding. Well, you'll just always have to check the description to find out. Aquatic Arts finally got to my water carrying net after 10 months, but they did get it to me. Oh, man. Yeah, they had probably had to get batches made in Asia in some factory, that makes them. Because I remember them mentioning that they're handmade, like their hands stretched when the latex is still, or vinyl or whatever it is still pliable, and then they like fold it over, heat gun it, and then like put them at, yeah, like it's a process apparently. Corey Miller, hello. Uh, I think they've been really busy with with Vivi and other projects. Yeah, I think so too. But Dan's Fish, he's had consistently great fish in. And if you do want to get 10% off your first order when you create an account with Dan's Fish, so if that email is if it's the first time you've used that email, and when you're registering on his site, um, you can get 10% off right off the top. That's the best deal out there that you can get, that you can find. I think Bob Steenfot also has it. And other than that, though, um, I tend to just be a little bit tighter with who I recommend. Another good one would be Shrimp Envy. I recommend them highly for shrimp food, and for shrimp for that matter. But most people don't buy Caradina shrimp because they're hard to keep alive for a lot of people. For a lot of the country, they're hard to keep alive. So, yeah. Let's see here. I still haven't figured out Christian Schmidt. Hello. Any guidelines for the scape contest? Gallons, etc. So that's what I was talking about before you came in, was that I'm honestly very not feeling well today, and this stream, YouTube, they are hardcore taskmasters when it comes to making you keep putting out content. So they want shorts, they want normal videos, they want long videos, and they want like one live stream every 2 weeks, honestly, is like their ideal. And so I try to do my one, at least, not miss a live stream one day of the week, even though I've been sick now for like 8 or 9. But yeah, so that's the main thing. But what we were saying about the main aquascaping contest is that in years past, it's always on this channel. We always have a pretty good um, turnout of people that are serious, but it's not like out of control where there's so many people that you're like, oh, I'm never going to place. Why would I do this? Like, there's a good chance you will place if you just enter. Because we tend to give out other awards to, or someone will donate something to the Aquascape contest. So they'll say, oh, here's another 20, bucks at this a gift card to Amazon that I want to contribute as a prize to someone, and we'll say, okay, cool, we'll add that to the fifth place winner or something, whatever. So there is kind of, or there has been on the channel, and I'm so grateful to you guys for it, a honest and genuine feeling of reciprocation, gratuity, or gratitude, I suppose, and basically encouraging one another, which I like, because yeah, we could definitely take the aquascapes like you see on my sample photo that was the 2021 ADA winner. You could take that and you could, you know, even that one, you could still pick it apart a little bit and say, well, this would be better if there was this a little bit, or if this was a little different. And so none of that, none of that's, it's never going to be perfect, but let's see here. What did I miss? Hello, monster fish girl, monster fish gal. Salient Aquatics, what is going on? Let's see here, but yeah, my thoughts on the contest this year are to limit things some way, like say that you have to use a cube, or say that you have to use uh, 5 gallons or less. Something that like everybody could probably afford. The other thing, the other part too, that this year I have to look into the legality of this, because one, it's not every state that allows or doesn't, that we could do it in. But the other thought is, do we have a fee of like $5 for participating, and then add that to the pot for winners? So that way it would keep people who are serious about doing the Aquascape contest. It'll keep them in the Aquascape contest, even despite what anybody else is doing, a little bit more, because they'll be engaged waiting to see if their pick, or if they were a winner or whatnot for one of the categories. You might have ick, Alex. Yeah, I feel like I have ick, man. No, they said pneumonia, bronchitis, or and then a viral issue of some sort, unfortunately. But nah. So, guys, I just want to put that in your hands. I want to see in the comments what you think would be good, what you guys would like to see out of the contest this year. We'll probably start it in April or May. And then, did you guys like the 4-month spread where you have time to let it grow out and get into full effect? Or do we want to do a, build in a day aquascape contest and do it over the stretch of, say, 2 or 3 weeks, and then say, pens and paper down, we're collecting the exams. So yeah, Jose, thank you so very much, my friend, for the super chat. Much obliged. Let's see here. Aquadicted, what's up? I'm all for however you guys decide to decide to do the content. I just hope it's not too expensive, as I'm poor and just getting back into fish keeping after 15 years. Yeah, that, like I said, no matter what we pick for the subjects and the guidelines, it's going to be semi-afford. It's going to be an under $50 project that could still win. Like, we want that to be in people's mind, that they could still win it with the guidelines we've set out. And they're not going to get any extra points for having something, or maybe I shouldn't say it this way, but you're not going to get many. You're not going to get nearly enough extra points that it will allow you to win by having some really amazing rare plant or rare fish. That is cool, and we like that, and it adds to the ambiance and the mood. But it's a little different than, I don't know, if the competitions where you can go all out, buy perfect looking fish, pour them in right before you do the thing. You then also you use club soda or seltzer water, and that makes everything look like it's purling from CO2, even if you don't have it. And then you add spotlights, and you corral your fish to the front of the glass and put another sheet of glass right in front, so that the fish only have that yay much room, so that they're stuck swimming sideways like little tetras and stuff, so it looks like they're schooling really close. um, Discordia says, I don't know. I wouldn't mind like a ticket thing, since I don't think that you'd overcharge, uh, but I don't know, because probably can't participate. Oh, you don't care because you can't participate. Oh, bummer. Nano Aquarium guy, hey, what's going on? I was just talking about you not long ago, saying that you did win, and you had a fairly simple setup as far as money goes and size. He had like a little pump in a very contained bowl, beautiful, with moss, not a ton of plants. Um, but immersed, and it was plenty enough to win. So what I'm saying this year, and maybe we'll, some of our winners, maybe y'all want to chime in, and then we'll still probably do best creative um, category. Like, I'm trying to think of something, but my brain's failing me. But someone doing some theme that's really out there, or that you just don't see in aquascaping a lot, like a Lego aquascape or something like that. That's where we could have a category for like very odd or dioramic, or I don't know the right word. But anyways, guys, uh, I have been feeling really under the weather, and I want to get you guys more content made, more episodes and things for you guys to watch the next few days. Jasper, hello, welcome. Corey, Carla, thanks for reminding folks to hit the like button. And another thing is, my eyes are so dry. Hold on one sec. Let me get some eye drops before we finish this. Yeah, I'm gonna. But my eyes are killing me. Where are my eye drops? Walking through the library. Eye drops. Gosh, I can see again. Uh, but yeah, guys, like I said, I'm not feeling well, and yeah, there's definitely, it's nothing like the aquascape contests where you have to follow all these super strict rules and all that stuff. Now we do have a rubric that we release uh usually we'll do it ahead of time on how we will be judging everything, and this is still probably a month out or maybe two, I don't know. And I'm completely open to hearing what you guys want for your categories of either prizes. If we want to do several prizes, like if we just do a contest and say I decide that this year's focus is going to be fish diversity or something like that, it has to, that would be subjective because the fish's welfare always comes first. So if in a 5 gallon bowl somebody could get away with doing maybe 3 species, or not bowl but a 5 gallon tank of nano fish, whereas in a even just a 40 breeder or whatever you could have 50 species, just sheer number. But yeah, biotope would be a cool theme. Yeah, no, I agree. I've got biotope written down as well. Here on my recorder. Abs Aquatics, what's going on? Silver Creek Aquatics, what's going on? The Yeti, what's going on? Monster Fish Gal, I saw you helping out, throwing links up. Thank you. Alex, how long time watcher. You've helped a lot with all types of my fish. Muchas gracias. Oh, thank you very much. That blue-eyed Buddhist. That means a lot to me. Thank you. It's why I'm trying not to stream in the desperate shape I'm in, and why this stream's going to end in just a couple minutes here, is because I'm trying to be helpful and not lead anyone astray or say dumb things, and I am just just physically pretty gutted, mentally as well. But thank you so much. That's very kind of you. Yeah, Monster Fish Gal. The other thing is the link, which is hold on. Let me it's in my description, but the one for Dan's fish, he's got way better fish right now than Aquatic Arts. I'm just not, obviously I'll tell you guys the truth. The wet spot probably has rarer fish than both of them, but you never know. And their ordering system is kind of wonky, weird. It used to be really weird, but what was I gonna do? Oh, right. Yeah, oh yes, good point. Thank you, Coro. I really appreciate that also. Um, I do want to give another shout out. If you haven't checked it out, check out the last one of the, I guess, two videos ago that I made. The video on the research center for ornamental fish down in the Amazon, and that's Dr. Anthony Mazerall, ichthyologist and biology professor extraordinaire, who's a good friend of the channel and the community here. He's done. He did a necropsy for us, like a fish autopsy and anatomy. He is a wealth of information, and he's always been very nice to the channel. Always does a little bit of lighthearted ribbing and kind of teasing back and forth between our channels, but his aquarium skills are second to a lot, but he's good. No, but he's got a center, um, Dan's fish. Yeah, actually, I think the fish link, Monster Fish Gal, I think it's HTT. Oh, well, now I don't know what I did. My chat and everything just went crazy. Hold on. I think it's the one. The link is in my description that says uh, not the catalog thing, but reference. It has, I think. Yeah, I think it's Dan's Fish. Hold on, let me get. I'll type it for you. It's the HTTPS colon slash. Where did I go? Where is that? Oh, I was like, where is that button on this keyboard? You'd think I'd know my own keyboards by now. Slash what is it? Dan's Fish .com / refs / Alex / I think see if that link takes you there, but I think that is the correct link that will get it gets you 10% off if you're not registered on his site. So you can make an email or use a loved one's email, friend's email, whatever. If you haven't ever done one before, and you can get fish there with 10% off, and he's always top quality. He's got some crazy fish right now that I'd love to go over, but uh, as you heard my wife say, I need to just go rest. The Photoshop of fish keeping. Uh, yeah, yep. If you want a chance to go to Peru, raffle tickets are still available, and I think it's been a tough season for a lot of folks who do nonprofit stuff because money is tight. As you know, when's that not the case? But 404, does that link not work that I posted? Is that what you're saying, Jeff? Hold on. Well, it's in the description today, so. Do, 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 do. Oh yeah, okay. That's it. That's the one. This link should work, guys. This one here. Try this one. I think all that I did wrong was I put another slash at the far end of it all. Yeah, Nori, I'm gonna go rest up. You're right. Wife's instructions. I'm just not gonna make any sense. But I did want to press it to you, and also Bentley is up. If you guys enjoy Bentley, or if you don't know who Bentley is, Bentley Pasco, his channel. He's a intelligent fella, likes his rainbow fish and his plants. And I am going to uh, have to go take a nap, go take my meds, and take a hot shower, drink some tea. Well, all right. On that note, I got guys. Thanks for joining, and thank you so much, Jeff, and for those of you who came by. But also for memberships. We'll get a normal chat going soon when I am not. Essentially, I've been bedridden all week. I've been really stressed because the channel is about to hit 40,000 subscribers. I can't believe it. It's grown so much in the last year. But it's because I've been making content 3 to 5 times a week, if you count the live streams. And I haven't been keeping up with that, and the numbers are falling off the cliff. So if you guys want to help me, what you can do that helps the most is just watch old content. Find something interesting you want to watch. It means the world to me. And share it or comment or tell me how bad it is, and we can chuckle about the quality of videos and even just the quality of filming in the last 6.5, 7 years that the channel has existed now. Anyways, guys, thank you. We will talk again soon. Be thinking, leave comments later about what it is you'd like to see out of the Aquascape contest this year. And I'll talk with you guys soon. Good night. Take care.